Hey YouTube fam, um, this is Kristen, aka Locked in Love, aka K Love James. Anyways, so I am making this video all the way from Oregon. Hello, I am following my dream of moving to. No, I'm not moving yet. I'm just visiting, and so far, it's pretty awesome. So far, it is amazing. Um, on my way here, I've gone through so many different rants, and there's one rant that I just wanted to share with you. It's about, actually, there's a couple of them that I'm going to share with you, but this video is going to be about singleness. And I had to talk to my friend about this because she was going through the same things as I am. It's hard being single. It's hard to want the intimate part of a relationship and not getting it. So I was talking to her, and she was just saying how important it is for single people to have a not just an accountability partner, but someone who has overcome those obstacles of singleness, like sexual desires, just loneliness, um, and not just someone who just was like, oh, at this time I wasn't thinking about being married, and then all of a sudden I found my husband. It's more so like someone who has overcome those obstacles, has been single after overcoming those obstacles, and maybe they're married, maybe they're not, but it's just someone who is genuinely who had that issue. And so, if anybody on YouTube that has had those issues where you want to have sex and you're single, but you want to follow God and his desires, like, how did you overcome it? How did that happen for you? What did you say to God? And how did you guys, work those things out? Because it's really hard to be in a single position, having those same exact issues, and having a friend who has the same exact issue, but you can't help each other because you're in the same boat. And so, if anyone knows or has any advice for us single women on how to overcome those obstacles in a healthy way, please feel free to comment. Um, comment below and let us know, because we're in desperate need of some help and some advice. I'm also starting a singles women's group, and so your advice will definitely not just stop here. It'll go towards a greater purpose, towards other people who are struggling too. So your advice is welcomed here. But our conversation was kind of leading towards that, and then another part of our conversation was how us single women start to become bitter and angry towards married people. And like, on my way to Sacramento to get on my Amtrak to go to Oregon, I was thinking, like, that's really irritating to constantly hear, oh my gosh, I'm not married, or I'm tired of married people telling me, like, it's a good thing that you're single. And it's like, okay, when you hear that phrase all the time, to me, it sounds like I should probably take their advice and say, thank you, God, that I'm single. It's hard to see people who are in relationships, who are married, and, that's something that you desire. But at the same time, the hand holding, the cuddling, that's just the cherry on top. There is a foundation that they had to establish in order for them to be able to hold hands and be all kissy kissy and lovey lovey. And so part of the reason why I wanted to make this video is for all the single women out there, please be patient. And if you do hear a married person or someone in a relationship say, be happy that you're single, believe them. Hot dog. Like, you don't know what kind of struggles they're going through. You don't know what kind of arguments, stupid arguments that they had to have in order for them to start holding hands again. Like, relationships, it's real. And so during the time that you are single, be able to establish a relationship with yourself, appreciate that relationship, and not just with yourself, but with God, and love it. Love the time that you have with God, because once that person comes in, that alone time, that time where you can get up and go with God and he's got your back, it's over. So, it's just, we single people do have to appreciate what is being given to us, because what's being given to us, it may not ever come again. The opportunity to be single may not ever come again. Just like when, people who have children, appreciate the time when the kid is a baby, because that time won't come again. It's with that specific child. Now, if you have another kid, that's a whole nother story. But even then, it's like, you have to appreciate every moment in your life, so that the next moment that comes, you can say, oh my gosh, I'm so glad that this moment came, or I'm so glad that I went past that moment to get to this moment. It's just all about appreciation and being patient. That's all. So, thank you all for listening. If you don't view this video, it's all good. This is for whoever sees it. But yeah, this is not a head wrap. This is a scarf. I just wanted to make it into a head wrap. And so I just wanted to thank you all for listening, whoever does listen, and have a wonderful day. And no, I will not see the solar eclipse. I didn't know it was happening, and so I booked my ticket back home on Sunday. So hopefully I get to see it in Sacramento. If not, it's whatever. But I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I'll talk to you guys later, and I'll upload another video about my second rant that I had. I actually wrote it down, so it's pretty cool. All right. Peace.